Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the Season 5 Grand Final winner, picking up 150 more euros than he already has, I think, for a grand total of 500 euro! Unbelievable, Jeff! Alright, Wizard. Extra Apo. Bribe. And presumably then a Merc somewhere. No, bought a hobo. Physically bought a hobo prior to the match. Luckyluck with an unchained roster and just picking up a Wizard at Ducke's Bribe Stadium to get the bribe. So I think Ducke had 290 in team value, so Wizard for 150, Apo for 250. Oh, Wizard and Apo doesn't seem as exciting, and his stadium's almost a detriment.
Hello, Fash.
Hello, Jim. I was just talking to you. And look, here's Jim again. Hello. Nah, gotcha. How you doing?
Good. Not bad, thanks.
Oh man, Season 5 final, 500 euros on the line. You pumped?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm quite excited, actually.
This would be a scary match for Ducke.
Sorry, I'm miles away. Did Luckyluck win the toss?
I couldn't tell. It doesn't tell us. What are you thinking about Ducke's Bribe Stadium? Potentially a liability.
Sleeper Sif. I totally missed that. But $30. Thanks for finally making the sweltering heat roll. I missed that completely.
Whoa.
But thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you. Yes. I'm pumped now.
Oh,
So,
baby.
Yeah, fucking alert box was broken, wasn't it? Piece of shit alert box, so I didn't catch it. But,
I just thought you hated the guy and didn't care about $30. My bad.
good guy at VIP Kurgol was like, bosh.
Jim, so much to talk about. Ducke's Bribe Stadium against a team with 2 dirty players. Spooky. Could have considered sacking it.
Yeah.
When he done, men.
Luckyluck at 150k, so whatever happened, he was going to buy a Wizard, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Both got a Wizard.
And that's what I said to Ducke. Bribe's just extra RNG.
No,
And yeah.
definitely favoured teams-wise. Yeah, I would say Ducke's the better coach. But the Nurgle is quite a good team. Quite a good team. It's a rough matchup team-wise. But, you know, you can get lucky with Claw, can't you, Ducke?
You want to get lucky, just have it happen. For both coaches, really.
Yeah.
You know, they're both capable of making 2-die blocks. While some of us were a little bit rustled by some of the choices Luckyluck made in the last match. Just making 2-die blocks for removals. Isn't even hard. Isn't even unlikely.
No.
And I think that will determine the match more than anything. Ducke looking to mitigate that with the Apo, the extra Apo purchase. And he did buy a Merc blocker.
Yeah. Now it's just a 2D, but he got the knockdown. Is he going to 3D the CDB? With his claw palm, I would.
If he did not, he would be CRAZ.
Yeah.
Crazy. We could do a gangster rap, Jim.
I don't want to help anybody, though. That's the problem, isn't it? You don't want to help people. I mean... but I would definitely 3DB the CDB. 3DB the CDB.
It'd be near impossible not to. Like, you see people in Call doing it.
3DB the CDB. Got him.
Who was Ducke playing in that other bash matchup where he made the play sort of about the ball and was just able to sort of be better than his opponent? Can't remember who that was.
Don't know.
But I won't be surprised if we see a Centaur down. Pestils aren't particularly fast, takes 3 squares to pick it up.
It's 6'7", the 5'3", or 9.
Oh man, if he does a blue 22 into a left side defensive blitz. Like on an audible.
Audible?
Audible?
Do you mean audible?
No, it's an audible. Because you can hear it. He calls it as it happens.
That's an audible fact.
No. It's an audible. It's either audible or it's not audible.
I can assure you that it's definitely not audible.
Well, I just heard it, so it must be audible. Are you saying you can't hear it? Are you saying it's inaudible?
Oh, Fashbin.
Because doesn't he call it? Now he calls it, and he calls it with his voice, and you hear it. Therefore, it is audible. What do you mean?
Oh, Fashbin. Nope, KO. The foul did what the all the claw and mighty blow couldn't.
Oh man, is he thinking about it? Nah. He's thinking about it. I mean, it's always worth thinking about. Whoa! All in for the final, I guess, looking for a high pressure drive to turn over, or at least to stall it.
Oh, I mean,
That's
turn one
ballsy.
KO?
Yeah.
And you're more likely to get Kaz than KO. So, like...
Whoa.
It's ballsy though, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't hate it. It's ballsy.
Balls of steel.
Took them both down, the madman.
Yeah. You just knew he'd get him.
Unprotected Pommer. Well, not Pommer. Wow, that's loose.
Yeah, it's a gamble, isn't it? It was a gamble by Ducke.
Lucky. With his both down. There's a loopback school of both down on no walls. That's what it would have been.
Yep. That was a great turn for Ducke, to be fair, only taking stuns. At the cost of his apple. I guess he's just going for the... But then he's got to survive the wizard. Like, if he goes for the bolt and turnover score on his drive, he can just get bolted and turned over and scored on his drive.
Yep.
So, you could... Luckyluck could almost completely ignore the ball this half and just go for attrition now. I said it was good. He did just take stuns. On the LOS, he took stuns against the good teams.
Straight on that Pommer, no doubt.
Oh, Ducke has 2 apples. All right.
Wow, do you not listen to anything I say, you dirty dog? Am I inaudible to you?
Nope. Hello?
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 Oh, justice.
Oh my god, Ducke's just the luckiest fucking guy in the world, isn't he?
Oh,
Holy
shit.
This
Doesn't
is how
even
you win
regen.
every season. Just be the luckiest guy in the world. Fucking hell, man. Makes me sick.
2 assist claw Pommer turn 1. Get a death, no regen. No send off. Oh shit. Well, with only the 1 poor mighty blow left for the Nurgle, I'm a lot less scared for Ducke. It absolutely catastrophic in turn 1 then for Luckyluck. And I guess it's his own fault for not protecting it. By taking the both down on the mighty blow tackle man, he left that open. Ducke's Centaur, a threat on the ball, so it has to be dealt with, as well as the foul opportunity. All on taking the both down. I remember having an argument with Astrotor one time. He was like, no, both down. Always take the both down on your final action. And I don't like it. Because it's dice rolled on your own player. And if you can just win through being better than your opponent, you don't need to roll dice like that. Now, if I was playing against Ducke, I wouldn't have the hubris to say, oh, I'm always going to be better than him. So I might consider, riskier percentage plays.
Well, it wasn't a punish for a pylon, was it? It was a punish for his both down and no balls. That's what it
Yeah.
was. If he had just pushed,
Yeah.
then he could have protected his pommer from the foul.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a punish for the pylon, but
No.
it was punished for the both down and no balls. Wow, how lucky is Ducke? That's outrageous. Oh, the Apo on turn 1 then is standard with him having 2 Apos. If he'd only had 1, it'd have been fucking ballsy as fuck.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I pointed out he had 2. Knew he had 2. And I was surprised even then he took it. Look at this dirty dingo, powering a blodger. Blitzing a bull center with blodge. Looking for a pow, and gets the pow. Unbelievable.
He deserves all the luck in the world now, though, after that.
Wow. I don't know, left it open.
No,
It's the most brutal of punishment.
He did leave him unprotected by
To lose your claw palm on turn 1, absolutely. Absolutely punished. Like, brutal. But it could have not happened.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was sheer bad play by him to give up that foul. Especially, as I've said before, Ducke makes fouls. Kills people and doesn't get sent off. He's done it right here in the final, instantly. But you know it's coming because he's got the bribe, hasn't he? So you know he's gonna. So like, I mean, even if it wasn't Ducke, you know he's like any fucking
coach with 2 dirty players and a bribe is gonna foul, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, it was his own fault.
Yeah.
He was justly punished for the both down and all balls.
I mean, when I'm sure those that watch Jim will go, oh, maybe Jim's a bit pedantic when he says, oh, if I leave this base contact, he's just going to get cased. But Jim always considers the worst possible outcome when he ends his turn. Thinks, what's the worst that can happen to me? And in this instance, for Luckyluck, it was, that foul on the Palmer. And he didn't make any effort to stop it.
Yeah, that was huge. It was as lucky as Ducke was there, obviously.
Yeah.
Even Luckyluck was punished in the absolute most brutal way imaginable. But it was his misplay letting him do it. He's fireballed.
Early fireball.
Not sure I like the fireball that much, but fair enough.
It was quite close to the prone men.
So it makes sense to make you move when you still got the men.
I guess if he's 1-0 up in his opponent's drive, maybe that's what he's playing for.
But the Rotter could have... the Rotter extra arms, I think, is terrible. It's so you can carry on him sometimes. But I would have taken, like, tentacles. You don't need doubles for mutations, but you need doubles for... The Rotters get mutations on normals, but need doubles for mighty blow. So I think he should have taken tentacles. But like a madman, he took extra arms.
It is a bit of an odd Rotter, isn't it? He got 4 strength, so he's like, I'll keep it.
Finally, he's brought down on all balls, then he's handed off to his player with extra arms.
Maybe the backup ball handle is just like a second thought.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, it wasn't terrible against me carrying the ball on a strength 4 down. So.
I thought we'd see the blitz on the guard warrior and have an effort to get the chalk blockers that could only stand up and move 1 square, that 1 square forward, making them potentially relevant.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was what rationalized the fireball. It's just those down blockers would be relevant.
Yeah. But then leaving 3 guys on 1 guy is decent, isn't it? Oh my god, bribe fail. Punished for not
self-inflicted Kaz. That's true, ball carry now potentially banged.
Thing is though, Luckyluck's got a wizard as well, so it's I mean, I guess he had a big advantage. Like, to be fair, Luckyluck, there's a chance of him tilting off the planet after that foul. Do you know what? I wish Ducke had played him in the quarterfinal, just quietly. So I wouldn't have had to be scared of this monster fucking claw palm guy.
And I think Ducke's in a lot of trouble though if he loses that ball carrier. And with Mighty Blow tackle stunned and on the ground, and then the tackle palm dead. Like, unless there's rowdy shit like we saw last turn where he just goes into power blodger, the lowest percentage chance of getting the guy on the ground, he takes it and gets it. Doesn't that rustle you?
Yeah, it does a bit.
Yeah, it rustles me so much.
Of course he's bothered that at this stage, KLZE. You lose your tackle pommer turn 1. That's instrumental in winning the match. It's not about man's advantage at all.
If it was to throw a rock, I'd feel pretty bad.
It's massive. It's massive. He could have been claw pomming a dwarf or a bull every single turn. And crucially with tackle for this blodger bull. I mean, he's re-rolling here and he can't even pile on. Greed re-rolling without even the chance of a pile on. Madness. I mean, Ducke's probably favoured now. Well, I guess he's got 10 men's max, and he's used his wizard. But
yeah, and an Abo.
Yeah, but the Noble Warrior being dead, if nothing else had happened to Ducke, like, you know, he hadn't used his apple, hadn't had a guy cast, hadn't guy get sent off, him getting that guy killed makes Ducke favourite, I think. But it has swung back a bit with the Kaz and the send-off and the wizard being somewhat, I wouldn't say wasted, but it's somewhat ineffective so far, isn't it? But we'll see what happens after it. Like 2 heads on that rotter, I think would have been better than the extra arms. But I guess it's so he just eats the fireball. But even then, or the lightning bolt. But do you want your string 4 block claw guy eating the lightning bolt? I wouldn't. I'd just picked up with a random fucking pesticle. I would have. I think it's crazy that he's gone 2 heads on extra arm on that rotter. Holy shit! Two heads would have been fine on him, wouldn't it? Dodging on 2 pluses. String 4 block tackle claw. He's a nice little player. Yeah, I didn't like the wizard there from Ducke, to be honest. Hasn't really got him anywhere, has it? He wasn't in a position to capitalise on it. I mean, bash teams don't capitalise on it as much anyway, but... I like not activating the beast there. Because he couldn't follow, because he's just getting fucking bombed.
I wouldn't hate the follow, because it would tie up 3 men.
Yeah, but
like if he was to do
really
it.
If he's giving up a bomb hit, is it? That's the thing. I don't think so, anyway. And obviously you want him holding the agility 4 blodge guy,
yeah,
don't you? Like,
that's far more important. When you know that you've got base contact on your quote-unquote cage, semblance of a cage even.
Yeah.
Knowing that that's the most likely recover guy. But then again, hitting him with Mighty Blow, if you do manage to get the power, Ducke's down to just generic Agi 3 pickups. We've actually only got 2 Agi 3s left. Aside from the carrier. So it's like a lizard team with no skinks, almost.
Oh, he literally can't follow because of Fend, as Bleeding Hippie points out.
VIP Hippie.
Yeah, ex-VIP Bleeding Hippie points out he literally couldn't have followed because of Fend. There you go.
Well, definitely a good call then.
I don't know, Mr. Yamandam. VIP Mr. Yamandam, I'm not sure. I think if you're gonna fireball and not capitalize, you shouldn't fireball, you know? I mean, I don't think it was a great fireball. Not that I'm saying Ducke made a bad choice or is a bad player or anything.
Whoa! Why would you say Ducke's a bad player?
But just maybe, I just don't think it was that good. Personally, I don't think it was that good. But yeah, the fucking Fend means you definitely don't want to block, does it? Because you want your tense on him. Obviously, you'd rather have your tense on players, but he didn't. I thought he'd have used the Edge 4 guy to block to get him free of the beast. No, it switched to Ducke's view. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim for him, to be fair. Although he hasn't capitalise this turn, it's looking very good for him now. He's clawing the beast, isn't he? No, he's not. Nah.
Oh, he rolled us!
What a shit cunt.
Wow, is that a triple? That's a triple one.
Mad.
That's a triple one, Jim.
Triple on, and the other guy, then the carrier tried as well. Holy
Disgusting. That's more ones on foul appearance than I've ever had in Blood Bowl, ever.
wow.
That's actually pretty
more
big.
Than people rolled against me combined in my 33-3 Nurgle team.
Yeah.
In all of the games, in 36 games. No, in 35 games, because there was the high elf one that rolled at every single block.
Yeah, and so instead of a beast and a rotter on the ground with Agimen free and all sorts of shenanigans, just potentially could have banged. Now it's 4 Chorfs arguably tied up.
But I mean, he's still in pretty shit state, isn't he? Luckyluck. To be fair, even with 2 versus 4 there, it doesn't give him a lot, does it? Crazily. Both lost 2 players. Hitting the claw with his claw. Classic Blood Bowl strats.
Gets it as well?
Will he apple this? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No. The turn 1 was different, wasn't it? But turn 4. Maybe he should have done though, maybe he should have done kept it up.
Nah, because as soon as you use it, then then everyone just implodes. And like saving it for someone that matters, like the ball handler or a centaur.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? After he's used one on turn 1 to keep numbers up.
Yeah.
That kind of...
And use the wizard too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like maybe he's now... That would swing the odds in favour of using it again, if you see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Nurgle got 5 players here, does it? Feels like he's outnumbered even though they've got the same. I guess because Rotters are shit and Bulls are so good.
Yeah. And the Warriors, full move.
Yeah.
Remember when they first came out and everyone was playing Nurgle and you just from turn 1 you'd be all mans?
Yeah.
And you just really struggle to get the ball downfield?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, even at better TVs. If there's men on the field.
Yeah. I mean, you can cage here, can't you? If the beast pows the blodge bull, then he can make a very safe cage. If it doesn't pow him, he can make some kind of strange thing.
The classic semblance of a cage.
Yeah, semblance of a cage. And probably in danger of getting chained into things. On the other hand, maybe he just doesn't activate him. Got that big removal, outnumbering them. At least he's got the tense on him. Wow. Plus dodge. Yeah, that makes the cage, doesn't it? And he's still got time to get forward. I don't like the way he's done it though. Just quietly.
Yeah, I think the force strength might have been better served on the right hand side. Like if the beast rolls a 1, I'd want force strength on the side that the centaur's on.
Yeah. He activated him. Ballsy Jeff. I mean, he had to there the way he caged.
Yeah.
I would have got that guy up and just caged, not needing to activate the beast. I think would have been the best. So he's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the wizard is gone. So, I mean, even if Luckyluck comes out this 0-0...
He'll be happy to come out 0-0, I think.
It's not looking that bad for him, is it? Even if he does. Still plenty of time, though. The good thing for Ducke is that bulls pretty much stop potato plays, don't they? Break tackle, frenzy tackle. He's quite a potato stopper.
Only 6 move though. Pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Do you know there are some madmen that think that bull centaurs are 9 movement?
Yeah, I know.
Makes me so mad.
I played one today. He didn't fail a GFI in the whole match. Made 4 Kaz in 4 turns. 7 removals in the first 4 turns, and then he found a way to lose.
Just cold things.
Yep, just cold things. Lucky does not have a Lucky Ducke. Oh, Lucky McLuckface. Depends which one you mean. Luckyluck still has a bribe. Lucky Ducke bribes fail. Bribe rolled a 1. So
I'm happy to trade a hobo for a Plopom tackle warrior.
yeah. Tentacles doing work.
Wow. That's such a rustle.
Oh my god, 4 foul appearance failed. Pretty sure he hasn't made 24 blocks.
Because that's all it's about with Nurgle. When you base someone, you try to do it carefully in a manner that doesn't let you get blocks back. But when you don't do that properly, or you have given up blocks, you're scared that your armor 8 men are getting hit. And for foul appearance to actually work is just next level.
Yeah.
But I can't believe it's worked so frequently. It's off the chart.
Yeah, that is what happens with it sometimes. You know, you'll have loads of games where it just doesn't trigger at all. Or only triggers irrelevantly. And then you have some games where it's just fucking brutal.
Yep.
And games where they double one it even. I had a game against Endzone where I double one it twice. Which is not what you need against Endzone, let me tell you. Bit of a space for him now, isn't it, to push down the flank here?
True, but they're very slow still. And it's just 5 men. And not even 5 men, because if number 3 Nurgle Warrior is a 4 movement man. So when you think if he blitzes the loner with something,
yeah, but you can
the warrior just doesn't get that far.
Well, a loner. He can claw a loner and get a big cage over there. It's not bad.
It gains squares, and I think he needs to start thinking about that for sure. Ducke not piling on the tackle Mighty Blow Man. He's scared about a right-hand side flank. I don't know why. I think I would have.
Yeah, he makes him irrelevant next turn, though, doesn't it?
True, but that's always a risk with short blockers.
I mean, he's used his Apple to keep somebody on the pitch. So...
Are you saying you wouldn't pile on?
Maybe.
I would have there.
I don't hate Ducke not piling on.
Didn't you say always pile on?
Yeah, I would have probably piled on.
Oh, yeah.
But I can see why he wouldn't. I didn't
Why
like
wouldn't
this
he?
blitz though. I would have blitzed the journeyman one there. Fag rack silver sword and pushed forward because he's running out of time. And sure, he'd have only gone forward 4, but he'd have crossed the halfway line, which is all you need to do. And
Especially as Ducke hasn't piled on. Like,
yeah.
maybe that's why he just thought, no, if there's a man on the ground, I don't know. I would have definitely piled on.
Then the dwarf's almost out for the drive, isn't he?
Yeah. So maybe that was the reason why he didn't. That's really the only thing I can think of. I mean, Ducke's aware where he's weak on the field. He's aware of where his opponent can go. And he tried to encourage him to a flank.
Well, piling on a Saurus is a bit shit, yeah, because you're having to put a Saurus on the ground. But piling on's pretty good. It's a pretty good skill in the game of Blood Bowl. Well, Blood Bowl 2, the computer game. Not so good in the box game Blood Bowl, where it doesn't exist anymore. And if it does exist, it's fucking Pathetic.
That's true, Johnny Five. Actually, this is the only other player I've ever seen who I didn't think was bad at Blood Bowl. Take the pylon on a Chaos Warrior. You being the other one. Or on a warrior, you know, the 4-strength man. Because like you said, you don't want 4-strength men on the ground. You want them standing, exerting their strength. You know, denying whether it blocks or squares or just posing a threat. And I think your rationale was the extra armor. And on Chaos, it's not so bad because they're 5 movement.
Yeah. Yeah, extra. And plus they can make claw palm blocks. Like, people are terrified of taking claw palm blocks, and rightly so. So just the threat of a claw palm block instead of a claw mighty blow block can make people change and stuff. And you know, you can usually make a claw palm block and a normal block. I find I can pile on enough with them to make it still worthwhile.
Yeah, I guess you want 2 then. You want the warrior Clopom and probably a beastman then, or Pestigon.
I think that was an absolutely terrible foul. Terrible foul.
Yeah, definitely somewhat trapped on the sideline. And the Mighty Blowman just didn't get anywhere.
See, my play would have got him further forward and not trapped
so
on the sideline.
Yeah.
Now, if Ducke can make some plays here and really make life tough for him.
Yeah, like sacrificing a loner is not really a screen. The loner could even think about threatening the ball. Even just standing on it's a menace. Because it separates half of the Nurgle team by not piling on as well. The pylon blocker can rotate midfield to stop like the counter rotate to some extent.
Oh, huge tentacles roll.
Now, I think there was safer plays you could have made. Pom Man and Unskilled Man.
Probably wants to see what happens though, doesn't he, first? But yeah, he shouldn't. He should think and act first. You're right, he should do safe moves first.
Wow, safe moves first, though. Is the way to go. Unbelievable.
But, you know, you do want to see what happens. Like, you know, if he powers him, he plays things different, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He would probably move this Hobgoblin, this blocker, differently if he powered him than if he hasn't. So that's fair enough. But maybe he shouldn't. Maybe he wouldn't have done, and maybe he should have moved them first. Like this block he was always going to make, so he probably should have moved those 2 there. That's another reason to not like that foul.
Oh, a great stun.
Yep. Canoring threat though. Hot canoring threat action here.
The other thing too, if we remember when we watched Luckyluck's last match, he was willing to do a double GFI with a beast to tag someone with that tentacles. And on a final action, I mean, the situation where it happened, I didn't like it, as it left the beast well and truly out of the picture if it failed on like a crucial drive. But now towards the end, when you really need to get downfield and you need to tie people up, it's a risk you can think about taking and not being too disappointed.
Yep. Yeah, you can make some kind of fucking awful sideline screen now, can't you? Couple of GFIs with his 4+ activation. No, he can tense the Edge Hobgob, can't he? With the Nurgle Warrior, and then double GFI the Beast forward. I'm sure that's what he's going to do.
I think so. And with these stuns, it's not even bad.
Huge stuns there.
Yeah. But then you're relying on a tense holding a 4-strength centaur.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, if you fail 10 to use the bits, no, you couldn't do it then. Sideline cage in it, but then you can't sideline cage because you can break tackle. Fucking bulls are bastards, aren't they, with break tackle? pretty annoying. Pretty annoying to deal with. I think he's gonna make the GFIs somehow, you know. Whether it's double GFIing or something with the Noble Warrior. He's not gonna sideline it, is he? Oh my god, he is. Holy shit. Break tackle just works on dodges, any dodge. The Kaz count is Ducke had a guy sent off due to a bribe fail, and a guy cast on turn 1. And Luckyluck has had his Noble Warrior kill no reach in turn 1 so far.
Oh boy, he's made the 4+.
Of course he has.
Oh, tagged a rear centaur.
Okay, so he's that's a decent idea, because now the break tackle isn't really very good, is it? But he can still break tackle for 2D on the ball. Like, he can't surf him with a break tackle.
Yeah.
But he can he can certainly break tackle for a 2D on the ball.
I don't know, would you be doing a 5+ at this point in time? Like, you'd make safe plays first, I assume, and then attempt it?
Well, 4+. Yeah.
Oh, it is a 4+, my bad. True, because it's a sideline cage. And what do you think about this beast just being down 1 square towards the end zone? So you got the assist immediately.
He didn't move him, did he? He didn't move him at all.
Yeah, and the tackle mighty blow man, left alone on the flank.
Why didn't he move him?
Oh, what in Oz?
Wow, it was horrible misplay by Luckyluck. He could have tagged the break tackle bull as well to shut down the. Yeah, he could just go for the 6+ to serve. Well, 4+, 6+ to serve.
No.
But no, I don't think he. Yeah, he probably forgot he was there because of nerves, to be fair, yeah. But still, it's a real misplay, isn't it? Huge misplay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he could have double GFI'd and based that bull. Yeah, he's going for the 4+ in.
Oh, baby. Let's see some safe moves.
And he's still got his edge 4, hasn't he? Ball could go in the crowd. 3 times out of 8.
Ah, man, spooky though. Because when the centaur's on the ground after failing, the hobo's basing to cancel the assist, it gets immediately blocked with a warrior. And then there's, 4 Nurgles due to those stuns that are downfield near a scoring position, potentially in a cage.
Yep. It's all on this 75%.
I don't know if I could.
Huge play. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll block the guy in front.
Oh, no, baby.
Last reroll goes.
Oh, brutal.
Oh my god. Not always Lucky Ducky.
Banged on.
Yeah, now he's brutally out of position, isn't he? Holy shit. Tentacle, both bulls tentacles by the end of the turn. And a screen and everything. Holy shit. So now Luckyluck's going to probably be 1-0 up with a whiz in hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just so high. Well, like I said, he got in, so he'd be pleased. The skulls were brutal. But I think just the price paid when you fail there, like on anything, regardless of what it is, was just going to be so big with the chalk blockers stunned. Yeah,
it was high risk, high reward, wasn't it? But I mean, that's the thing. What if he doesn't do? What if he just blitzes the guy in front?
Yeah, and just makes a screen. I think is that enough to stop the Nurgle? He's otherwise got a little bit of control midfield. Then if he's just blitzing the guy in front, it's not a cage in a scoring position.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that from Luckyluck. I would have blocked with a rotter. And then base that bull with a tense, just to shut him down completely.
Not making safe moves either.
Same effect. It was very high risk. Very high risk move from Ducke. I mean, it was high reward, though, wasn't it? I mean, if he turned him... He's used his wizard, so he wants to fucking turn him over and score. To use your wizard on your opponent's drive and they still stall out for a 1-0. You got to feel pretty fucking bad, haven't you? He's the rot for foul. I mean, not really, though, does he? I mean, he could have had the tense here, ball up there, and then now he's got to think about the break tackle and making some kind of layered defense. It's not.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Just got to put the warrior there, hasn't he?
The warrior even blocking for a push on the pommer.
This guy here. Yeah, I guess just putting the Noble Warrior here shuts him down. Doesn't have to be a Tentacles one. If he remembers about this guy, he gets to shut down that guy. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Break tackle is pretty limited, isn't he? He can't activate the beast, can he? Seems like giving Ducke a chance for no reason.
I don't think it matters. I think the screen's good enough. Even if it is to roll a 1.
Yeah, maybe.
And so at this point in time, vanity blocks for powers, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
He'll be ecstatic, though, to have survived this drive and got the touchdown. I thought he was going to be happy with a 0-0, but to be 1-up in his own drive.
Oh man, after
getting
that
a wizard
first
appo and the death, yeah.
Holy shit, that first turn I thought Ducke was just going to win, you know. But maybe he's a bit of a bad wizard. I think he's a bit of a bad wizard. He wasn't stopping him that hard. Like, he could have just waited. If it was just to stop him, he could have waited.
Yeah. But then again, I mean, they had the scudding on forward towards him instead of back. There was a million blockers around the ball.
Yeah.
And he's probably even picking it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, look, he could have just been... You could have rolled different dice and it looks a much better play, doesn't it? So,
oh, absolutely. Rolling different dice, the dream.
There you go. That's why you don't
Justice.
activate the beast there.
That's why I don't like the beast. Nah, but it doesn't do anything, so I don't mind activating it. Like, where's it going now? That's a
Well, he's
problem.
movement 9 though. -2D this Noble Warrior. Power him.
Have to pal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he's a bit fucked by the tentacles. Fucks him. Otherwise, you could have rolled 2 6s and blitzed the ball.
Look, when your defense is, oh, my opponent can get me if he rolls 2 6s, it's a pretty good defense.
I wish I'd played more Nurgle.
No, remember when you played Nurgle?
Not good as this Nurgle team is. It's
It was so
fucking
painful,
awesome.
though.
Yeah, Miley could have been the griefers.
Like, no radical plays happen, no huge swings of luck, even-ish on the field. And if it wasn't for that double skull, well, I mean, well, it's always, isn't it? You know, if it wasn't for the double skull, that's always what Blood Bowl comes down to.
Yeah. There was one huge swing of luck on turn 1.
True.
But that was Luckyluck's fault, ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Ducke shouldn't have gone for the ballsy play. He should have maybe just gone for the screen. But it just makes him feel so bad, doesn't it, that he's wasted his
Yeah.
thing. Right, I'll be right back.
Juice. He's got that 1 claw, man. I imagine there'll be 3 dice somewhere. Oh, the Claw Mighty Blow, man. Wow, maybe 3 die on the... No. No, not risking GFIs. Oh boy. No, surely not. Alright, good. So I guess it's just a generic block. But I guess it's still a 3 dice on a blodger, that's AV7. So I guess better off taking it than not taking it. If it wasn't for those meddling kids. Survives. But yeah, no, I think that was good. You know, obviously always when you hit AV7 you try to think about getting the Mighty Blow hit, but not for a GFI ever. That would be crazy. Oh man, what if we see some sort of Bull Centaur one-turn magic?
Right, Senai's just got back.
Oh, Senai!
Bearing gifts of food. So
Oh, what'd she get, man?
A kebab.
Oh. What sort of kebab? Lamb? Chicken?
Burner.
What?
Burner.
Boona? The fuck's a boona?
So yeah, this is looking really good for Luckyluck now, isn't it? Unbelievable. I mean, despite him receiving and losing his claw on.
Champ, what's a boona?
Durner.
A doner. What's a doner?
It's a kebab.
Yeah, it's a kebab. What is in it though? Like, what sort of animal?
Recovery yet from Ducke, so if his claw doesn't come back, he's really looking in bad shape, isn't he? I mean, he was bad from not having the blockers, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players. I mean, if he's only got 9, he's up shit creek, isn't he? Right, anyway, so I'm going to mute myself now for a little bit and have a bit of kebabs in. I should be back very quickly. So...
Dirty Dingo Jim.
What the fuck?
Didn't tell me what a doner was.
I was Pedro Jack, but no, I didn't tell them. There was a bit of a disaster and stuff today, so I deserve a doner. So there you go.
Is it some sort of mix of meats?
I don't even know what it is, to be honest.
Wow.
Some kind of meat.
So you just call an audible and get some random kebab. I think it's a variety of meat. Scotty says it's a doner, but he's put a little squiggle above the O, so I don't know what that is. But here in Australia, we just have chicken or lamb. Or a mix of chicken and lamb, which is what I think doner is. And there is like a kebab place near me, but the people there and the kitchen just looked really seedy. Oh, beef, of course.
They're always seedy. It's chicken or turkey, and yeah, Germany has good doners, so you can actually eat them when you're not. But yeah, in England, oh my god, the difference between England and Germany.
Yeah, whereas prior there was like there was a bunch of busty women, like, you know, busty mums. You know how some mums that have given birth just seem to have very well endowed lady parts? Just forever. And there was a group of them, there was like 6 of them, and they were all like equally, like obscenely large. They're large in size as well. You know, the women, as well as the parts. And they did good kebabs, and the place always looked clean. And I think that's the biggest thing for me when eating food, is does the place that they're making it look clean? And do the people that are making it look like they've ever showered?
He's trolling Bleeding Hippie, obviously, yeah, with the audible.
What do you mean? The audible? Oh man, quick snap.
Oh man, one turn. It's happening.
Is it?
No.
Doesn't look like he's set up for it. I think it looks like he's set up for a riot.
Ducke should have watched my video.
Right, no 1-turn. Middling LOS blocks. Got 2 KOs, so we're pretty pleased with that. And we can probably check and see if Luckyluck has a... No babe, I imagine. So, 4+ on the remaining 3. Ducke could technically be a man up. Was it Frenzy Centaur looking for a break tackle serve? I think it was. On the ball carrier, only 1 KO waking up.
Whoa.
That's pretty big. Puts Luckyluck at 10. Ducke also at 10, I think, though. 10 apiece. Which I guess Luckyluck doesn't mind as much because he knows those KOs will be back for overtime. And, you know, worst case scenario for Luckyluck, it goes to overtime when Ducke scores this drive. In this brutal bash matchup, the player with the deepest bench definitely feels a little bit more confident. And with some brutal casualties and missed next games from the previous match, Ducke without the deep bench that he'd become accustomed to. And being down to 10 feels pretty bad.
Whenever anyone mentions Richard Dawkins, I always think of Brian Dawkins, who's almost the opposite, which is pretty funny.
Is that Stephen Hawkins' brother? Come on, Jim, play along with my memes. Stephen Hawkins' brother.
SpongeBob, that's not exactly. I think they're related. Because I remember seeing him push him around on a wheelchair when I was younger.
Hey Sam, how did your election go? Did the good guys win? Or did the bad guys win? Are you old enough to vote, Sam? I think you said you're 18.
What happened, Bash, is not only did the good guys not win, the bad guys had to partner with the even badder guys.
Uh-oh.
To form a minority government.
Was that Tory fella? I likened the Tory fellas to the Tea Party, as I vaguely understand the two to be extreme in one direction or the other, and extremism has no place in politics. Well, I mean, it literally has a place, but it shouldn't.
Not just like evil Republicans.
Wow, the Northern Irish Party in power. Wow, Ireland taken over. They'll be like, first on the agenda, we're gonna take back Southern Ireland. We're gonna get back. And that'll be it. IRA bombings coming back. They can use the British Army to secure the island. Blitz for the Nurgle, he'll be pleased. Be some big tempo off the LOS.
Ooh, yep, he will be very pleased with his strength.
Strength
Guard lock, hasn't he? He hasn't got enough guard to guard lock, but he can pose problems here for Ducke.
But I guess that's the other thing. Does he want to get into a big slog at the start of a drive? I guess he wouldn't mind it. He's got the wizard. Yeah, wouldn't hate it. Wouldn't hate some strategic manzing.
Well played by Ducke, though, protecting his claw from a claw blitz. Just in case of a blitz. Probably. That's why he did it.
I could always still get banged, couldn't it?
No, he was
No.
adjacent to go.
Quite right, yeah.
No way to get a 2D on
Well,
him. I often try to do that.
No.
I imagine Ducke tried to do it on purpose in case of a blitz.
Well, Tony, probably didn't see it in America because I think the narrative in America is that it's hereditary rule in England. That's how you guys rationalised your treason a couple hundred years ago.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back, baby. 100%. Given 100% at this exciting matchup, I literally have tears in my eyes.
Show us the tears. How's the kebab? Out of 10. If you have to do a sudden trip to the toilet in about 20 minutes, it'll be the kebab. Wow, look at this. A deep screen.
Strange.
With a wizard in hand and the tempo from the blitz, to not really change anything is just a bit odd.
Yeah. Echo flash, yeah, unfortunately. I have my thing on loud. What's it called? Sound. My sound.
Sound.
On loud, so there will be a bit of an echo.
Bit of an echo, bit of an echo, bit of an echo.
You dickhead.
Got him.
Flash bin there.
Foul clearance next level. It's been stellar this game.
It's outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so the other thing too is if you're playing the deep screen game, which it seems to be with this guy at nearly, what, 5 squares from the LOS? I think he could have had himself not blitzable from the tackle bomb.
Yeah.
Or from the palm chorf.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems silly to do half and half like this, just giving up a hit.
So the niggled Pestigor as well.
Yep.
Like very easily down a man for no reason. Down to 9. Turn 9 in the... Well, look, we assume it's not going to be the last drive. Unless Luckyluck does something crazy. Well, not even crazy. If he just didn't do what he did and put some pressure on and capitalize with a wizard.
Yeah.
Because it's just that Ducke gain a bunch of ground nice and safely, no pressure. He can take every block that he wants as well as keep the ball safe. Whereas it could have been, you know, some form of decent pressure from that blitz.
I guess he didn't get the knockdown. If he'd got the knockdown, he might have. And the beast failed. I mean, that's key to getting pressure on, isn't it? To be fair, if his beast had activated and he'd got the power on the blitz, maybe he would have done. He doesn't want to do this turn because he's got the stun to deal with, hasn't he?
Fair enough.
Just blitz the claw guy and stall out for another turn. Or maybe not, because Ducke's positioned well there, hasn't he? With marking him with a hob. Maybe he just blitzes the hob and then waits till next turn. Because if he blitzes the claw, he's getting blitzed in return, isn't he?
I really like Ducke's Hobo Carrier. If you've got a fast, agile, sneaky little fella, the dilemma is he's AV7, and in these finals, you're going to be coming against a bolt quite frequently. I recall one match Ducke handing off to someone else and carrying with like an unskilled man or something to that effect, just for the purpose of playing around the bolt. So he did well in that regard, but I think a random bolt coming at any time kills this guy, and then you're just generic Agi 3 or a 4+ pickup with a Centaur.
Oh yeah,
that's
against
terrifying.
the wizard I would carry with him. Because you've got him there able to make the recovery with agility 4 sure hands, haven't you? And blood. It's amazing to have.
I would want a second one.
And he's a horrible guy to get bolted. So yeah. I guess he's going to blitz the claw then from the ways. The fact he's got the beast in this turn. I think I wouldn't. I think I'd have played off another turn, then got in next turn when the guy wasn't stunned. But fair enough.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
That was...
Holy shit!
That was crazy. Because he's got the beast in there with guard. He's got another guard ready to come in to like kind of shut down counter plays.
It's an overtime format. He's down to 2 rerolls.
He was just scared of taking the 2D back, wasn't he? With the Ducke sticking the guard and 2D him back. But yeah, I didn't like that. If he blitzed the hop, he would have just made the knockdown and retreated. My play would have been so much better than his, just quietly.
Just quietly.
Like, holy shit, so much better.
How much better, Jim?
1,000,000 times better.
Fair enough. It still happens. The guard Pom Man assists the stand firm, then blocks the tents. Then the claw mighty blow blitzes the claw mighty blow warrior. And the same thing still sort of happens if he wants to get into the bash match. I don't think you go to 2 rerolls in overtime format where you know that overtime is somewhat likely.
Yeah, it was a bad blitz because he couldn't afford the bolt down because he's just going to get clawed back. So, and he's still going to get clawed back anyway without a knockdown. So, I just didn't like it. It was too risky.
Yeah.
You know, he's still taking the claw blitz now. So well done. You wasted your reroll. Still getting clawed. If Ducke had got the board down, he might have thought about reroll.
That's brutal.
Croxy grow.
I think you should step back as well.
Pretty cool on a Croxy grow, but probably something else. Thanks for your IP Ori lenses. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? So Luckyluck could go for the same kind of fireball that Ducke went for, couldn't he, this turn? You know, just like a generic applying pressure fireball, rather than I'll actually just get the ball. Fireball.
True, well he does have the sure hands extra arms on the flank. Oh, 3 squares away from the ball.
Yeah. Alright, serious. Okay, thank you then, Oren. I just thought you were taking the piss. Cheese the whiz. Luckyluck, cheese the whiz. He had precisely 150k. He had 100k before he played me. Didn't buy anything, and then got the 50k for the wizard.
Wow, didn't buy anything. What a ballsy fella. Holy shit.
No, I was fair. I thought he was favoured enough against me. I didn't think he needed to. Yeah, bribes the enhancement, yeah. I think they've both got the bribe stadium as well. I think they literally both have it.
With 2 dirty players, I guess it isn't a bad pickup for both teams. But I don't know, I hate it for Cole. Absolutely hate it.
Yeah. Because for Cole, it just means your team takes more attrition than average.
Yep.
Which is stupid. 1 dicer from Ducke. You know, we could see a bolt or a... Like most of his team's in the wrong place, though.
Yeah.
But this could be a bad turn for Ducke, couldn't it?
Most of Ducke's team could be separated with a blitz on the Clawman.
But you can have most of his team knocked over here, can't he?
Yeah.
He has gone for the ball. He has gone for a similar kind of play.
What? He's relying on powering a bludgeon now.
He's got a tackle. He's got strength 4 tackle right there.
Alright. I don't know, could have blocked for a push and then wouldn't need to block for a power on the ball carrier.
Yeah, I would have rather bolted the carrier and then blitzed one of the other guys.
Yeah.
Especially with it being a loose cage like that.
Yeah. And it's the bolt on an AV7 then, rather than the AV9.
I'm surprised at the bolt because.
And then if you're lucky, the ball hits the center or the hobo and falls out, and you don't even need to blitz. Really, well, you still would, but
yeah, you don't need a knockdown though. Oh wow,
yeah.
we got it. Yeah,
and the fortuitous scatter, boom.
This could have happened from the ball, couldn't
exactly.
it? And then now you blitz this ball and you've got perfect recovery.
And it was 136 rather than this 1 in 9 twice.
In that situation, I think the fireball would have been better because he could have fireballed the. And then he's 75% to get the bull or the ball, isn't he? Rather than 83% to get him. And then you might get both, and you might get the other guy, and then you might still do something. So I really didn't like his bolt there, but it's kind of worked out for him. He can risk the pickup in a tackle zone, no problem. Then
make it safe
run
first.
back to where his team is. Next to the beast. This could be it if he makes this pickup and dodge out. Yeah, it was a pretty horrible scatter. But I mean, well, let's see. Two of them were about the same. Four of the possible squares were good. 2 were about the same as what it. Well, 1 was exactly the same, pretty much. But this was the worst possible.
Worst possible scatter. With the sun as well, the recovery's not going to be good.
Probably was, yeah. The stun was probably, but that was the danger of carrying on him, wasn't it? That was the key thing. Yeah, he gets the cage, and it's all on this 3+ pickup and 2+ dodge out. Ooh.
Easy.
Wow. There you go. That is the danger of this kind of cage, though, isn't it? Against the fireball, it does leave you more open to the ball.
I believe he didn't the ball carry there. No, I didn't like it. I wouldn't have fireballed. Not fireballing 3 men, even though it was probably statistically fine. Flipping coins on 4+ is just too spooky for me.
Yeah.
I'd rather a 17% failure rate than a 25% failure rate.
Well, sure, but I mean, you've got... you had the chance of the other one, he could have still cut.
True.
So he was probably 87.5%, but just, 12.5 of it wasn't as good as the other 75.
Yeah.
And obviously 25% of the success rate was just unbelievably, mind-numbingly awesome. So it's something he could have considered anyway. Yeah, his whiz was a lot better than Ducke's in the end, wasn't it? Worked out a lot better. Yeah, I made Ducke the underdog instead of me, that's true. Yeah, it's going to be tough now, isn't it? Yeah, who knows, maybe if Ducke had played safer in the first half, but it would still been bad, wouldn't it? Like, this would have still all happened, even if it was 0-0. Probably.
Well, I mean, it changes and he only has to stall this drive then if it's 0-0. Whereas now he has to steal and score.
Yeah, true.
And Luckyluck can just cage and stall. Doesn't need to get downfield.
True. Double true.
Yeah. Who would have thought stopping your opponent from scoring a good idea in Blood Bowl?
But still, getting into this situation... It would be looking good for Luckyluck if it was 0-0, wouldn't it? Now at 1-0, obviously, it's looking unbelievable.
Well, at 0-0 he's still to score, and that's still a tough task for Noble.
Yeah.
Pushes for Ducke being disastrous, really. On the sack, the counter claw hit.
Claw doing something, yeah. So a costly wizard for Luckyluck, but massively paying off.
I'd pay that price anytime. A KO for a turnover into a cage. Like when it's that good that you get the ball caged afterwards, you trade anything. It's the shitty, wizard recoveries where they can do some blocks for powers or 1Ds for powers, and then potentially get the ball back. But for it to be safe and unblitzable, uncontestable, and for Ducke to not even be able to make the slightest attempt at getting that ball back this turn. I'll trade that any day.
Yeah, that's the thing. If Ducke, but I mean, it would have been the same. He was all, but yeah, if he'd powered the guy, maybe he just scored, mightn't he? You know. So it was ballsy by Ducke that break tackle in. On another day, he could have broke tackled in, powered him, ball goes into the crowd, and then his agility 4 picks it up and scores, isn't it? Like my 4+ dodging with a witch that failed and knocked herself out against the high elves.
Yeah,
it's a similar kind of thing, isn't it? You know, do you have to take that risk, or could you just play it safer? And I definitely
no.
should have played safer. But you just see the payoff, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's tempting. You say, right, I just need to roll this. Not even unlikely. 75% into what, 55% twice. Not even hard, and I have the potential to outright win the game. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's really, really tempting.
Yeah.
But I guess it's all about what price you're paying. I don't think the price you were paying was as high. Well, actually, no, it was turn 1, wasn't it? Was that the witch we were talking about? Or was it the turn 4 witch?
No, the witch against the high elves, which was like turn 4 or 5.
Oh, on the sideline, that one?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Giving up a serve to try you.
Yeah, it's almost the exact same thing, really.
Yeah, it was similar, yeah.
Same side of the field and... same result.
Simon BM 2001. My brother Ducke said that Lucky sucks, but he has an advantage. And then Ducke says, "Shush!" Instead of just saying, "He's not my brother." He just says,
"He's not my brother." Hey,
don't let
Simon.
Don't let them know I think Lucky's shit.
Can you tell us an embarrassing story about Ducke in his youth? Well, he's still pretty young.
Yeah, he's still in his youth, isn't he?
He is.
I don't think he should have run away. Not with Nurgle. I think Nurgle should have just. But it's a break tackle. It's tough, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
Break tackle's coming straight at him. He had a cage. He could have just kept it. He doesn't need to progress. Safely caging and banging down every chorf that you can. That's all he needs to do.
Yeah.
This running away is now 2 men that aren't bashing. Ducke regains tempo in a couple turns. Potentially sends a centaur down. Luck's a 4+ pickup. And he's back in the game.
Yeah. Reroll here? No. No. See, Ducke's just away, isn't he? Can he get this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, he can't even base.
It's still a spooky threat.
He could, but he'd have to go through the tentacles, which means he can't. The in zone. Yeah, if he was Wood Elves,
yeah, for sure.
Or Dark Elves or Skaven, this play is fine because you can't get hit by a bull this turn, and then next turn you reassess and make the cage wherever the fuck you want. But as Nurgle, this is just letting Ducke get both bulls free and screen them off. And
both bulls could base both pestigores downfield if he rolls the 2+.
Yeah.
And this sort of situation where you're like, wow, I lose the game unless I make a big play. The 3 2+s with 3 rolls isn't the worst.
No, Ducke's gonna have to put the heat on now.
Yeah, and those Beastmen pestigores could have just been in a cage behind the Beast and Warriors, and they would have been fairly safe. And so when Ducke's telling his brother Simon about what he can and can't believe, it's those sorts of things. Second double skull for Ducke.
Yeah, and now you can effectively screen off those two, can't he? With the 2 bulls in the hole. Well, he's not screening, but he's going for the basings.
No, baby.
Roll the 1.
Oh, it's the way, isn't it? There was never any doubt.
Crendor-like commentary there. He rolled a 1.
He did, though.
Yep. Now he can come back to the cage, can't he?
Yeah. Lucky, lucky, luck, luck.
Yep. He's got a very appropriate name.
Like how Simon BM is an appropriate name because he BM'd. And 2001 means that he's 16. Ducky's younger brother. Sitting there excitedly cheering his brother on to win a towering 500 euros. Blood Bowl, uniting families from Australia to just Jellyland.
Oh man.
Because that's where Ducky is, Skajellyland.
Yeah.
Did you know that it's pronounced Shayland?
No, I didn't know that.
Alright. Pronunciation's something I'm quite keen on. Got him!
Oh shit.
Would you 3 dice with the Beastia?
No, I'd block with the other one. I'd block
think
with
so
a
too.
warrior.
I'm way too scared of blocking with a beast. But it's still a 3 dice though, Jim. Not taking an immediate 3 dice, and he's a stand firm man. Never mind.
Yeah, I'd do the other one first, and then maybe 3D if I had to. Because I'd want tentacles near the ball to stop any fucking shenanigans
Yeah.
from Ducke. Because he's not actually doing anything where he is he? So I wouldn't mind the risk of the one.
Yeah, not really scared about the left, not really scared about the centaur for this turn at least, I don't think. What do you think about just base and blockers?
Maybe.
Because he only needs to stall.
You could base that claw guy maybe, but it's a bit dodgy, isn't it? I'd protect the ball with him, personally.
Yeah. What about that hobo? Hobo could just right click it with the send or cancelling. Yeah, I like it from the beast.
Yeah.
So the instant activation for next turn stops the hobo shenanigans.
Yeah. Ducky's got his 75% in again, but the ball will likely be near the beast, won't it?
Yeah.
Hobo there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, not even hard really. Now I think is definitely the time to take the risk of the 75% dodge in. Maybe he didn't need to before, but now he really has to, doesn't he? I think. Dodge or blitz the corner and base. I think you've got to go for the dodge in. Maybe not though. Maybe Ducke will see a better play than the 75% dodge in. I'm pretty sure it's what I'd go for. Wouldn't be happy about having to do it. But I think it's kind of getting to that place where pretty desperate.
Desperate times, desperate measures. The type of Blood Bowl that I hate. Where you're just literally just rolling dice. You can make the best dice possible. But at the end of the day, it is dice.
Oh, huge! Oh no, your region. Not so huge. Just a KO that he's recovered from already. So now, he's got that many more people. He doesn't have to go for it, I don't think. That removal there. You know, how many's he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
Look, he's got 3, 6, 9, 10. He doesn't have to go for the blitz in now. He could go for the blitz and base the ball. He could blitz the niggler and base the ball. He could do.
got it. Bushes.
Pushes. Yeah, I wouldn't
Good
have
pressure
thought.
regardless.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. He was already pressuring him quite a lot, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I guess he's got this block though, hasn't he? Does he have guard? Yeah, he's got guard, so he didn't have the immediate 2D to bust out the side, and he can stop potatoes with balls, can't he? Well, you'd think. He's failed with 6 dice to knock over the carrier.
Sure. But no, this is good enough. The question will be, is it soon enough? He still has 1 reroll. And look, he has to use them this drive just to get to overtime. Whereas, with the exception of Lucky's outrageous reroll, he's been conservative and hasn't had to.
Yeah, he had to use his reroll there. Yeah, if he's going for it. All these tackle is actually paying off against Ducke as well, wasn't it? Which is surprising, because he took them for me, and then paying off against Ducke.
The Sweeper Hobo's good. It leaves him open and protected for a potential recovery.
Yeah.
But I'm always thinking in this sort of situation where you have to put the pressure on, does the extra man somewhere relevant to the ball add something? Does it deny a block? Does it force a 1 die somewhere? Or restrict some movement? So I mean, he had 3 minutes to think about where Luckyluck was going to go. Like a first action 1D!
1D without block!
Oh, baby. Should have just lost the game.
You could have just punched this... You could have just... Oh my god. Why not just hit with a... Why not just hit with a Nurgle beast? Like, why not just hit with a beast?
Probably just didn't pay attention to guard.
Yeah, I guess he just forgot guard. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's a big match, isn't it? He just forgot the guard. Wow.
That would have been an incredible punish. Whatever swear words exist in Danish, they would have been said.
There you go. Look. Beast just lost him the game there, just quietly.
Wow.
Maybe. I mean, if you haven't done the block already, you could consider not activating him because he's tying down the bull, isn't he? But it's a tough spot for Luckyluck. It would have been anyway. Like, I don't think Ducke had to go for the hit on the ball because it was already pretty fucking hairy for...
Yeah, but having people tied up and having the ball on the ground would have been so good to get that touchdown by 10-16.
Oh, of course. I'm not saying it wasn't good. Like, I'm not saying it was wrong to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying he didn't have to. Whereas at the start of the turn, it was like, holy shit, he has to do it. But after he has the claw guy, it's like, everything started to look that good that maybe he didn't have to.
Helvidi is the curse word Ducke would have said, I reckon. Helvidi, definitely that's how it's pronounced.
I think he would have said, lucky cunt. In fact, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure what Ducke would have said would be, punish this lucky incompetent bastard. I'm pretty sure is exactly what Ducke would have said.
I think so too. That seems like something Ducke would say. What do you reckon, Simon? Simon, give us the live update. Yeah, so I thought about the punt. He went for the full 6+, but the thing is, that guy gets banged, and the Agi man, right, does the same sort of play, and Ducke scrapes through on potentially, what, a 4+, 3+? After this pickup, maybe even a 5+, 3+, with the hobo doing the throw. And so I looked at it and I thought about it, and I thought 3 turns, that's probably just a little too much for this punt play, and he's incredibly lucky to have got the inaccurate on a 4. Had it been a 3, it would have gone about half that distance.
Yep. Wow. Wow.
Dilemma now for Ducke. Like, one ideal receiver in the hobo. I mean, the centaurs will always be an option, but...
Yep, he's got to get him clear of the presence, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And tentacles as well. Not an easy task.
It's just reverse success though.
Nice positioning of the bull, isn't it? To like to occupy the beast and strand him at the same time. It's a very nice bull position for Ducke.
Well, both these stuns, the Noble Warrior and the... Oh, never mind. Carry on. Ducke not taking the 1D. Fair enough.
Does he have guard? No. So he blitzes the hobo. Does he get the
That makes
elite
sense.
rate? It's
It does.
big, it's huge.
It is. So now it would be the 4+ for the receive.
Or 5+.
Yeah, if he's marked, or DP.
Yeah.
But no, I think that was a good blitz.
Oh yeah, I think it's definitely the right play. Also activates the beast. It's pretty much the only play he had, really, wasn't it? I just recovered the beast rather than block. Fair enough. I rolled a 1. Got to reroll.
Well, I think it's his first unsuccessful action all game, really.
Wow, he didn't reroll it. Wants to keep that reroll for later or for overtime. Fair enough, but
Yeah.
like it's tricky for Ducke because that's a 5+ catch for the bull there.
Is it?
6+ catch for the other bull.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a 5+ for the bull.
On the right?
Oh no, it's foul appearance, not disturbing presence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if Ducke makes the pickup and a single GFI, it's 9 squares, I'm pretty sure. And so does he want to just put all his eggs in the basket this turn?
Maybe.
Probably not. You can't really get a better scoring threat. Like, really.
Yeah, maybe try to do the other blocks first. Use his reroll on irrelevant blocks. That's what I'd do.
Yeah. Maybe the Centaur blitzes, the number 7 Pestigor becomes a scoring threat. The
Yeah.
blockers then free. Maybe screening screening something. He can and
Yeah, I would have liked that. I mean, it would stop him getting the claw hit. But yeah, I like what you see. Blitz him, get him out as a potential screen. And then him and the claw guy be the potential screen.
Yeah. Because the blocks aren't as important at this stage of the game.
Oh, he's chaining the bull out. Fair enough.
Oh, nice.
But
Has to be a success.
But he's got to pass foul appearance.
Oh boy.
Does this bull have guard? Yeah.
The loner.
Oh, irrelevant block first. Irrelevant block from loner. Madman. Absolute fucking madman.
For
Can't
vanity,
believe he
really.
did that.
Neither.
Can't believe he just did that. Wow. Oh no, he had guard, so maybe he had to do it.
And he just wanted to maximize the blocks. No, the warrior had guard. Yeah, fair enough. I take that back.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to do it.
It also leaves the Centaur to blitz. So Ducke's play actually better in that almost every single Nurgle's on the ground at the end of this turn.
Yep. And
Which is actually stellar. Yeah. Which, if it works, the pickup and the handoff leaves the Centaur uncontested. And now with such a great play, to be honest, everyone on the ground, Nurgle is slow. He maybe doesn't need to do the pass this turn. He can look for a shorter pass next turn. The ball will be safe from a blitz. The pass will be... no, because the beast will DP it. I think he needs to go now.
Yeah, this is crazy, isn't it?
Because otherwise, yeah, the beast 2+ and Disturbing Presence makes the catch a 5+. I'd much rather the 4+ catch. As shit as it does sound. And I'm pretty sure it's only 1, maybe 2 GFIs. Oh boy. Nails it! Oh, Ducke! Oh my god! Holy
Oh,
shit.
went for the 5+.
I think they were GFIs to save it. I'm sure he'll tell us if we're wrong.
Yeah.
But a double GFI diagonally goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
Rather than the current
Lucky
2,
doesn't have
3, 4,
5
5, 6, 7,
4
8,
plus cash.
9, 10.
Pretty lucky, isn't he?
That's really lucky. I can't believe that worked. That's insane. Absolutely insane. He's had a heart attack. He's forgetting to move it. He's had a heart attack. He's dying. He's dying. No, just... Oh, very sunny as well. Holy shit,
Oh,
that's
it's
what it
extra
is.
sunny.
Oh my god.
Alright, oh, so that's okay, so it was just a long pass. No, so that's right then, that's right.
No, but...
He was right not to GFI.
Was he?
Yeah.
But it looks like he was 10 squares away. 10 squares away is a longer pass than 9 squares away.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do I need to bring up this
It
passing
wasn't a long
indicator?
bomb.
Are you
It
sure?
wasn't a long bomb, so it was a long pass. A short pass is 6 squares,
Yeah.
so
and
he was obviously just in the range. It wasn't a long bomb, was it?
there's no way that was 6 squares.
No,
6
it was
squares is...
obviously 9 squares.
Was it 9 squares? It looks like it was 10 to me. That's why I thought he needed to do a GFI.
But I guess 10 and 9 are the same.
Just 10 and 9 are the same.
Well, they must be, because it was a 5 plus pass.
Let me see, bring up my pass indicator. Oh, that's probably long gone.
It was not a long bomb. Maybe it's a bug. Because how the fuck that was a 5 plus pass with the sunshine? That's crazy. That means it was a 4 plus pass, which means it was a... Yeah, it was a long pass. So it was... So I don't know how that was a long pass, because that just didn't...
Rex
look
is
like
telling
it,
me
did
it's
it?
3, 6, 10, 13. I'm pretty sure it's 3, 6, 9,
Yeah, 10.
12.
Yeah, 10.
with the one
Yeah,
in
one
a
of
straight
them
line
was
to
longer,
13.
Yeah, a long pass is longer. So yeah, it was definitely a long pass. Because it was a
I
long
love
bomb
them.
doing 6 plus.
I'm sure Ducky would have paid attention.
Yeah. Oh, here we are, the beast.
Good.
Yeah, long pass is longer, yeah.
Shouldn't have got away with it second time in a row. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Stand firm, beast of Nurgle. What did he do? Blitz the other ball or something? Yeah, he had to re-roll it. I mean, if he doesn't re-roll it, he'd lose. So he had to re-roll
Well,
it.
he goes to overtime. And that's
Yeah,
not really
yes.
the end of the world. All his KOs come back. He's up, my man.
True.
And now he has no real with overtime, so even if he receives, if he had first, second, double
Yeah.
skull, loses the game. I know, he got away with a lot of beast GFIs in his last match. He got away with a lot of things in his last match.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the down pesticle will just screen out the claw guard man.
He hasn't... Has he blitzed yet? Has he blitzed yet, Faxbinder?
I don't think so.
Interesting, eh? I would have blitzed with this Nurgle Warrior if you're not going to blitz anywhere else. And then you get full squares movement with a Rodder.
Yeah, Rodder movement doesn't matter
Nurgle
too
has
much though.
stand firm, so there's going to be no there's going to be no... Yeah, silly, because he should have blitzed with this Nurgle Warrior, clearly. And then you would have had full movement on this guy who could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he couldn't have done a lot, to be fair. Could have based the claw pun instead of this guy. The beast could win the game, yeah, he could. Just because Luckyluck was a fucking madman rolling 3-2 plus a game and passing his reroll.
Oh my god.
Tackle. The tackle that he took to beat the shitty Dark Elf team.
Boy.
Doing work. Yeah, of course he has to blitz it off, but he's got stand firm.
Frenzy left 2 shots. Skull will be catastrophic. It's not a skull! Lucky Ducky!
Lucky Ducky!
Holy shit, that was a skull for sure. I would have rolled a skull on that. Although took his last reroll. Didn't snake the GFI.
Both of them out of rerolls and 1-1. It's a pretty good final, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah, edgy seat for sure.
Two back, but he gets his extra chance at them.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets 2 extra chances, and he gets an LOS line of LOS blocks.
Ducky down to 9, potentially 8.
He would have won this if it hadn't been for that first turn, wouldn't he? Both down on no balls probably cost him the match here. Well, I mean, okay, it hasn't cost him the match.
If it costs him the
a
match,
sure win.
if it does.
Yeah, it's cost him a sure win. I mean, I think he wins 100% if he hadn't taken this guy out turn 1. That's the thing, isn't it?
Just stay 5+ pass or 4+ catch, Sam. That's really it. And so look, I actually did say it when he did the punt. I considered the punt before he actually did it, and I thought, nah, because Agi-Man's, you know, it gives him dice to get back in it.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ducky's pressure was big enough, and so I think everything else would have been at least comparable in difficulty.
Yeah.
I always feel bad giving my opponent the ball. And it's really lucky with that punt as well. It could have been so much easier.
His beast rolled a 1 that forced him into that, kind of forced him into that situation, didn't it? Just quietly. Just quietly, the beast didn't help him there.
That's what I don't like about the beast.
Yeah.
People say, oh, beast's so good against Chaos Dwarves. Fuck off.
True story. It's a true story, though, you know. It's that beast could have maybe cost him the game with going stupid that turn. Yeah, full LOS blocks, gets his other KO back. Does he even need him back? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, it doesn't even matter if he gets him back.
I'm sure he'd rather a full strength, yeah, for sure.
Okay, it's his good.
Ducke under a lot of pressure.
Yep.
Oh man, it's all up to who receives. I think if Luckyluck receives, he wins. I think if Ducke receives, he maybe wins. Just 9 men's going to be so hard. Luckyluck will mans him. Strength will be doff. No rules for any like centaur handoff shenanigans. Is at this point in time I'd prefer to give it to a centaur.
Yeah. What's nuts is
These nuts.
that they both scored on their offense against a wizard. So
yeah,
you'd fancy whoever wins the toss to score without the opponent having a wizard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Luckyluck still has the bribe too.
Yeah, he just hasn't fouled him.
Hasn't fouled in a while for sure.
Yeah, there's overtime, and then if it's still a draw, you roll the dice and add your number of rerolls, and I won one of those when my opponent had 2 rerolls and I had none, giving me a 1 in 6 chance. But obviously, it's just going to be a straight roll off between these two. I like the 3 dice.
Yeah, there's no reason not to be. Had it not been a 3 dice, I think there would have been room for criticism.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, leaders. Holy shit. Oh, leader. So essential to have a leader on your team, isn't it? I'm gonna have an orc throw with leader just for the fucking playoffs and not field him. just to get two rerolls in overtime. That's the best use of an orc thrower, isn't it? Get an orc thrower, give him leader, never field him, get 2 rerolls in overtime.
Go Spartaco and just get it on a Black Orc.
Yeah, true. I did that before Spartaco, funnily enough. Let me tell you.
Confirmed it here live on stream. Jim invented Black Orc leaders.
Yep. Oh man. I would have taken the ball down and fouled him, just quietly, just fucking loudly.
True. True.
Nah, you probably don't want to foul to be fair.
I would definitely foul. You got a bribe.
Yeah, but you want to be able to foul more in the second half, don't you? Well, in the second half in overtime. So you're just gonna get sent off for a fucking stun.
Yeah, and because the KO is arguably not a success.
Yeah.
Good call,
Yeah,
Jim. Jim was right, fellas.
Yep, he's got 2 KO rolls. The foul there was pretty bad. Unless you just don't use your Apple and hope you get this guy back. Maybe foul and don't use foul and don't use the bribe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Foul and don't use the bribe would have been fair. But I think fouling and using the bribe there was... No, I don't think it was a stupid judge, some niff. I think it was a stupid look. I think that was a very bad foul. Very, very bad foul.
Yeah, with the double roll, so there's some retarded mechanic with overtime. The players that get KO'd seem to wake up twice. And so normally even normally the foul is kind of bad because you're giving someone that instant chance of coming back and then your foul just being worthless. But with 2 rolls, it's exceptionally bad, as only a Kaz you could really think of it as a success. Wow, it didn't come back, in spite of the rolls. Unbelievable, wow. Jeff.
Wow, he's had like 3 KO rolls and failed them all. And Ducke's won the toss.
I think Ducke is down men, though. Down 2.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, true. And he still has 11, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He threw away his bribe, pissed away his bribe on turn 16.
Well, in the same way that Ducke's bribe got stolen. So I guess that's somewhat fair. Well, Ducke's was stolen, whereas Lucky's was thrown.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Ducke rolled a 1. Lucky made a bad foul.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I still think things can still happen, especially with no rerolls. It's definitely not over. But obviously, Ducke becomes the favourite, doesn't he? Got to be the favourite receiving in overtime.
Yeah, but down 2 men, though, in a bash matchup. Without the capacity to get it to the centaur.
But he can score at any time, remember. That's the thing.
If he catches a
He's
Nurgle
got so
like...
much tackle. He's got so much tackle in his team that the blodge break tackle isn't even that good.
It's all your fault, Jim. Just quietly.
Yeah, it is my fault that he's got so much tackle. That's true.
Well, they both seem to be on A flank.
Yeah, he's got 2 tenths the other side, though, doesn't he? That's fair enough. 2 tenths one side. He's left the beast, so he's not getting activated. Strange. Yeah, the pendulum has swung back to the Ducke side, but it's definitely...
Only mildly, though.
Not over.
Down 2 in a bash matchup, that is hard to overcome.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with, 5 and 4 strength men.
Yeah. But the thing is, Ducke's like men that he's down are hobgoblins, right?
True.
So it's not.
It's still body scanning tackle zones. Providing
Whereas
assists.
The guys that Luckyluck are down is a claw pom Nurgle warrior and a strength 4 block claw tackle rotter. So the players that Luckyluck is missing are much better than the players that Ducke's missing. But yeah, obviously just in sheer number of men, it's horrible to have 9 men against Nurgle. Holy shit.
I would have loved to have seen the attempt at the free centaur catch.
Yeah.
Maybe on the blodge one. I think to not attempt it's a bit remiss.
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier to score on a centaur.
Yeah, I just think they show fame again, yeah. Yeah, Chaos Dwarves, yeah. The team in yellow is Chaos Dwarves. With Chaos Dwarf blockers, goblins, all centaurs if you're American. I guess he just wanted it on the other guy. Because he's got
more agility to get away with things. 4. The bull does get base, it's 2+ with the reroll.
He's got actual agility 4, not pretend agility 4.
Yeah.
He has to make, if he gets there you go. See, already evening up the numbers. The Duckster. And sure hands, yeah. Is there a strip ball out there?
Nope.
But yeah, that's it. I guess that's it. Is to he's got frenzy. So frenzy and no dodge. He's not a great candidate for holding the ball, is he?
No pylon. A little bit worried about something cheeky like a tense blitz and the beast base in the ball. Beast base in the ball, a bit tedious with the stand for. Oh baby, even Steven.
There you go, 9v9. Oh,
Alright, now the pendulum has swung. It has gone from the neutral position to the Ducke position for sure. That was huge. An amazing LOS set.
Yeah. And you know, Luckyluck could have got that on turn 16, couldn't he?
Yeah.
And then Ducke would have been
or received.
Yeah, could have got this for 7 guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's had a fair bit of luck, to be fair, Ducke. Ducke has had a fair amount of luck this match. But
in the grand scheme of things, being the one that receives in overtime has decided it. I mean, you can point out a bunch of things like the lucky pass, the unlucky double skull on the sack, you know, the lucky wizard scatter. But at the end of the day, this has been what has determined it, you know, as much as anything else.
yeah. Yeah, this would be 3 wins in 5 seasons for Ducke, wouldn't it? Holy shit. And the time that he didn't win, one time was against the best team ever, wasn't it?
Was it the best of all tribute?
No, you know the game against the fucking Moles team, wasn't it? One was against.
Oh, that's right. The Necro.
And he had a chance. I don't know which the other team was that he lost to. But yeah, 3 out of 5 is pretty good, isn't it?
But yeah, no, look, if I remove a claw on turn 1, I don't lose that game.
I kind of wish I'd qualified for all 5 now, but didn't try hard enough the first 3 seasons. Yeah, he didn't win with Lizards. I can't remember who he lost to with Lizards. Probably just any random team because Lizards are a bit shit.
I bit World Sitter, didn't he? And it would have been after that,
Yeah,
lost to someone.
I mean, humans are very shit though. I'm sure he beat those humans. Yeah, 0-0. Yeah, I did some dumb teams when I wasn't really trying to qualify. I really only tried to qualify twice, and then got to 2 semis, which is all right, isn't it? Not as good as winning 3 out of 5 though.
No, it's incredible when you really think about it. For a game as dicey as we know it.
Yeah.
And it seems really bad when talking about how dicey it is. For someone to be that consistent.
Well, actually,
damn Ducke making us look bad.
I think you'll find, Fash, that it's just if you win, it's just luck, according to Voodoo Mike, and then so you deserve to be down loads of TV. Oh god, it's a
self-correcting system. Self-correcting.
Yeah. This thing that he wrote on the forums, it was ridiculous. It was so bad. Wow, he escaped 2 sets of tentacles. Not really. But tentacles should be optional because you should be able to choose between the strength 5 and the strength 4. I really don't know why it's optional. You should just use the highest strength one. Like on Fumble, it is fully optional, and you choose whether to use your strength 5, your strength 4, or your no tense, which is a bit strange, isn't it? That was a scary way to start. Yeah, it's definitely easier for the defense without rerolls, because. But then they can't power him as reliably. But you know, Ducky's really got to think about. He's got to be played perfectly, pretty much now, hasn't he, Ducky?
And hasn't really. With the first section 136, and then relying on these blocks to succeed. But I mean, at some point you just have to rely on blocks to succeed, and he's not going to pull a reroll out of the air.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just got to make calculated moves, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Just because he's taking some risks doesn't mean it's wrong.
What if people chose over a skill gym? Imagine how long the games would last.
If what? If
everyone could choose every skill, yeah.
Well,
Weren't we going to do that
like
one day?
People,
you and I were going to...
saying Fen. Some people actually said Fen should be optional for mind games. And it's like, for fuck's sake. Make it optional against Frenzy, obviously. But don't make it optional for mind games against people that don't have friends, for fuck's sake. If that isn't one of the most stupid ideas I've ever heard, let's just add on, you know, to every Brett game, let's add on about 30, 15-second windows where you choose whether to use Fend for mind games.
I'm going to use Fend. Ah, shit. Oh, I'm not going to use Fend. Oh, I just got followed. Wow. Oh, my opponent didn't use Fend. I'm going to follow him. Well, alright. If I don't use Fend here, I can trap him next turn. Well, I just won't follow.
Unbelievable.
It's believable. People say dumb things.
Yeah, they really do. Yeah, there's no real sexy move for Lucky. Ducky always had his break tackle bulls able to fucking smash in and do something. Luckyluck really ain't got anything he can do apart from, I don't know, blitz off the beast and then try and move him somewhere.
I know, I've always said that if you can get the Kaz, that's amazing, but tying, you know, two guys up against one guy is essentially like getting a Kaz or making someone irrelevant. And I guess that's something we haven't really seen from Lucky, like the entire match or even last match. I mean, it's half the game, is positioning your players to make other players irrelevant. With that strength, you sorta can. With the tense, you sorta can. And I've always just seen like an elf screen or like a half elf screen.
Oh, he's stranding his own beast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not so bad to take it out on the on a fucking blodge break tackle guy. He's a fine player to tie up. Obviously, he'd rather he tied up two, but tying up two blockers would be the dream for him, wouldn't it? Or
yeah,
a block
absolutely.
edge four guy. But this is fine. Like the fucking bull center's worth two players anyway, isn't it? Oof. I don't know why he's taking so long. You gotta take one of them. I guess he's thinking about whether he should dodge away or not, isn't he? Because he's got.
True. Wasted 10 seconds on the extra 15-second bank.
Yep.
I know. All this screening. What's the win condition? How do you win the game if you're just screening the chorfs?
Just win the roll off. I mean,
Oh
hope that
man.
Ducky does something stupid or fails a 1 in 36 or a 1
True.
in 9, and then you get a chance in it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the no reroll, isn't it? I'm sure Ducky's just going to claw him, block him. Let's say he's in no rush, is he? He doesn't have to progress this turn.
Nope.
He just has to not lose the ball.
Not lose the ball, not
and
lose
has
men.
To score eventually. Obviously, he has to score eventually.
Yeah, so in terms of like making trades, remember the last turn or towards the end of the Luckyluck's drive? The pressure that Ducke applied in the right spots, in the right manner. That when Luckyluck was just like, well, I've got nothing, I'm just going to throw the ball away. Which, you know, wasn't strictly bad. Every single Nurgle on the ground. Like, that was an impressive turn. That was just absolute dominance.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't be surprised.
Obviously.
Yeah, for sure. To actually get successes for an entire turn is incredible.
Yeah. That was the thing that I liked more about the blitz away with the ball. Although you needed a POW, at least you wouldn't just be stranded on, you know, if you roll a 1, you was really screwed if you'd rolled a 1 and like this.
No, baby.
and got stuck on the foul appearance. Could man's him next turn, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Tentacles on the ball. Albeit strength 4 tentacles. Ooh, that opens up a chain as well. Ooh. Sehr interessant, as they say in Ipswich.
Well, Ipswich, Brisbane.
Yeah.
Well,
that's huge, that follow. I didn't like that follow from, well, that push direction from Ducke. Because now, I mean, I don't want to give the game away for Luckyluck, but I don't like it. Didn't like that push direction. Would you base everybody here?
No, I think I would go for the play that you did not give away. And then bring in the appropriate man to really tie things up, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we should probably do a delay, I reckon, for now that money's on the line, maybe.
Because we're better than
no, it's just that you know, spotting clutch plays that otherwise might not be spotted, or realizing the advantage of a specific thing.
Yeah, it's a bit shit, isn't it? Because like, what if he hadn't spotted that?
Yeah.
It's like, it is a bit crap, to be honest. If he does the exact play that we call out, then it's like...
Well, is it because he had the right play in mind himself, or because we've said something?
Exactly, I don't like the... Oh, it's alright, he did the wrong chain.
Yeah, it wasn't quite what I had in mind. Because he's further away from the tentacles then. I mean, then the tentacles is basing the 4-strength centaur. Oh, Apo used!
Yeah, my play would have been to push away the fucking... Oh no, he stand firm. I couldn't have done my play. Alright, he did the right thing then. It didn't matter the chain. He had stand firm. Bit late to think of that turn 19 in the finals. Yeah, I guess so.
Could have just blitzed the clawman from the left side as well, and pushed the ball carrier to where the tense man is, and then bring the tense man to touch the edgy man, and the tense man wouldn't have been in base contact with the centaur. That's more what my thinking was.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Push him towards the midfield of play, so you're not risking the sideline against the frenzy centaur.
Yeah, I would have. If this guy hadn't had stand firm, I would have chained him. But upon spotting the fact that he had stand firm, I probably would have done what you said. Yeah. I mean, this is fine, isn't it? He's got tentacles on the ball.
True, and we have to deal with the double
claw, which means he's not giving up a free claw hit to get the pressure, which is okay. Could have put more pressure on though, but like the Nurgle, oh, he gets the break tackle away from the tents.
Still a trap though, if he goes for the frenzy to clear the tents.
You might just go for the dodge.
Maybe,
Dodge and surf.
Oh, baby.
He doesn't even need to dodge to surf, he can just surf. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like him. This Nurgle warrior up here, the double basing of the Hob. That Nurgle warrior, I think, should have been basing the Claw guy.
Yeah, Ducke's surprisingly got a myriad of people open. Clawman's open, Guard Mighty Blow's open. Well, I guess that's two.
Yeah. But still pretty huge, I think, because that just means he doesn't even need a dodge to make this surf. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Maybe we should have had a delay, or just not said anything. Because it'd feel pretty bad influencing the result, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And you would never know, because who's to say?
Nobody knows.
I mean, I'm sure Ducke would have seen that surf by himself.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't know, do you?
No. His brother could be distracting him and going, Ducke, what about this guy? Simon's only 16. Maybe doesn't know any better. Oh, is this a trap?
It is.
Spooky. Punished.
Oh, Ducke! Punished!
Outrageous.
Punished!
Yeah, while the surf was an option, I think it was just a bit greedy. So I was looking around. I think there was the guardman comes in, and there's a 1D on the tents. Just a frenzy trap, a bit spooky.
But I mean, everything's scary for Luckyluck as well, isn't he? Two guys don't have block. Goblin. So, like, he's got block and he's got block, but he hasn't got tackle, has he? So, it's...
The ball man, I mean, there's easy to recover. Well, not easy, but there is immediate plays to be had.
Yeah, you can come around the back and blitz him.
Yeah, pals.
And then he's in.
Not even come around the back, just immediately.
No, I think it's better to come in round the back. Oh no, you can't come around the back.
Look at this number 3 Nurgle warrior.
So it wasn't easy to just get. You didn't just have a 2-dice block on him, and he's got fend. I think I would have moved the tense guy out and blocked him and come around the back, so he had two dice at him.
Alrighty, yeah.
Because now it's pretty tricky, isn't it? Not even going to blitz him. Oh, this is a nice move if he's doing what I think he's doing. He's not. I would have based that bull with the that guy and then got the beast in.
Yeah, true. Vice versa.
Yeah.
So the tent's acting as a activator, and the superior tent's on the ball.
While still.
Oh, Jim was right. And activating the beast.
Yeah, equal strength tents on the bull. Fair enough, it's not guaranteed to work, but it's better than fucking nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, because true. Otherwise, the beast is just not being really relevant.
Mm. Yeah, sure. This way is safer because at least he's definitely got tents on. Yep, the beast's stupid. See, this is why I don't like the beast. This is what I would have done. I would have done that and then not got tents on the ball because the beast would have rolled a fucking 1. So fair play, not taking that risk. I like that and following. Keep your strength 4 on the claw. Yeah, his was the safer play, which is probably right, isn't it, at this point in time? Safe place first. I don't like not basing the bull at all. Even with Blodge, I don't like not basing at all. But
yeah, but see, with your safer play, the bull just gets blitzed.
Yeah.
But I guess it controls the blitz. Maybe there's value in that.
Yeah. And plus, he might roll a 1, mightn't he? Like with a farm appearance.
Yeah.
Basing the ball's a lot better with Nurgle than anybody else, isn't it? Because you might just fucking roll a 1. That's the key thing. Oh, not anymore. Well, you can't really chain him with him, can you? I don't think.
When the guard comes in adjacent the ball carrier, adjacent the centaur, the other centaur then blitzes to free the ball carrier if he wants.
Oh, yeah.
On the frenzy man.
Yeah. Bad move. Bad move, letting somebody escape your tents.
Yeah. But then Luckyluck still has the two-head sweeper.
Yeah, true.
And with the guard on the Nurgle Warrior, can't quite clear it.
Yeah, maybe we should have a delay on.
No, that was definitely the right move. There was never anything else happening.
Yeah, I know, but it's just because we know that, it doesn't mean that it's true, and other people don't know. Oh no, that's okay. I guess an extra block. Still a little bit greedy.
It is a little bit greedy.
When you've got no rerolls at all, double skulls this.
But to make that space, you want nobles on the ground.
No, of course. I mean, of course you want them to do that, but it's still ballsy, isn't it?
Yeah. Would have considered the power there just to move that one square forward, but he must have a different plan with the ball.
Nah, I would have taken the ball down, I think. Because he's got like a screen, hasn't he, between those two warriors, CTBs.
Oh, baby.
All in here.
Full call.
One? No. He doesn't roll a one. Outrageous.
Outrageous.
Does he have any tackle left at all on the team? Oh, that frenzy tackle there. Don't know if you can free him up. Probably not. So it's a 2+ for 4 dice at the ball, isn't it? Probably. Oh no, he's got guard on these guys. And one of them's got guard. Nah, it's
going to be a GFI.
You'd have to make a couple of GFIs, so he can't do that. He's just got to get 2 dice. And a GFI already. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GFI. 2 2+s to 2D him without tackle. And if he fails, he's fucked.
The unskilled warrior could make it easier.
But seriously though, alright, look how bad the beast is this last turn. He had to take out a rotter there to activate him, and then he failed. If that had just been 2 rotters, both rotters would have been in good positions, wouldn't they? Instead of 2 players being in shit positions. That stupid beast could have cost him the match.
Could still. That's why I don't like the beast.
Yep.
What do you think about a 1 in 9 block on the loner? Potential to chain out a clawman to not really anywhere. Maybe a yeah, that would be really it. But that would let you get the 2D with the Shorehands man.
Yeah.
After making some safe plays.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do this. Get the assist in there, yeah. And then 2D him. Chain out the guy so he doesn't need a dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He still got to make the GFI, but now he doesn't need it.
It's still dice. That's without a reroll. The scariest thing in Blood Bowl.
Oh, of course. I like that though. He did make safe moves first. Oh, he's not. He's still going for the dodge. Oh, nice. Nice injury though. Bit late, but still, he'll take it, won't he? And that means that he doesn't need a GFI to blitz now.
Doesn't power the blodger. Oh man, Ducke's choosing to use fence. It'll get the GFI in the end. What?
Wow. How do you not keep him based?
I guess it's arguably providing an assist.
Didn't like that.
Well, when you really think about it though, it is providing an assist on that warrior that otherwise wouldn't be there. For free.
Yeah.
He's not just potatoing. Yeah. And that warrior's likely to be getting blocked anyway.
Wow, 1 dice block.
Dirty dingo. Is that the first one dice block that we've seen intentionally? I think that's the first intentional one dice.
No, Ducke made one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he got a skull.
Oh, that's fair. A wise man once said...
Dodge with a warrior, 4+ dodge to get tense on the ball.
No.
Do you do it? Nah,
no.
You can't, can you? You got to keep the...
Yep.
Even though he's a fucking blodge break tackle guy, you still got to keep your even strength. But then do you? You know, that's the thing.
The score. Ducke did 1 die to score on the beast.
Yeah, so he's made a few 1 dies as old Ducke.
Disgusting. Deserves to lose. I got 1 dice and shouldn't have been allowed to do them.
Like that 4+ dodge, although it seems obviously clearly awful, maybe it would have been good. You just don't know, do you? You know what the payoff is. Maybe it would have been worth it, because now Ducke's just getting there uncontested, isn't he? And he might just dodge away with this bull anyway.
Yeah.
And then maybe he should have gone for that 4+.
Double GFI for the semblance of a screen, and he then says, "Pound me blodger and get through whatever screen I'm able to muster."
I mean, if he was a strength 5 tentacles guy, or strength 6, then fair enough, he's got a good chance of holding the bull, but he hasn't got much chance of holding. And then combined with it, you know, strength blodge break tackle, I would have been tempted to go for that 4+ dodge. Yeah, Fash doesn't roll any dice.
No. Why would you roll dice?
There's been no turnovers, has there? With
no rerolls, incredible, isn't it?
Being a huge nega trait there.
Whoa,
Well,
what sort of trait? What did you just say?
Nega.
Alright. Did you know that that means
nega.
like in Taiwanese? Base in the beast. Crazy.
Yeah. Tentacles held him. Bish bosh bash.
Big.
So there you go, the tentacles, not dodging the tentacles were... Another 1 dice from Ducke. All the 1 dice.
Radio. Full potato.
I mean, Ducke obviously always more likely to have to make 1 dice as being his team of strength 3 against a team of strength 4.
True. And not the guard spam that he kind of wants. Not quite enough, especially with those blockers on this one. Ducke had 2 missed next game blockers from his previous match.
He just goes for the 2+. I wouldn't. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
That was his
I'd
recovery.
have just gone all in on the 2+, then you get another 2D at him, don't? Don't like that at all. Really don't like that at all.
Because all it is the 1 in 36 that you stop, and that's just not enough.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd have stayed where I was. Blitz with him. If you get the push, you get another 2D.
When you get the push, because powering a blodger on your first attempt would be insanity.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get to use your 6 square to go there. So it gives you 2 shots at the knockdown instead of 1 shot at the knockdown. I think that was a mistake by Luckyluck.
If he had rerolls.
Oh, if he had a reroll, then
maybe you think about keeping it for the recovery. Banged.
He did roll a 1 in 6. So,
alright, Ducke just needs to not snake to pick up 500 euros, I believe.
maybe he can do something better. Block
Maybe.
Here and then blitz. Can probably get a blitz. He can block him, and then he goes to assist, and then he blitzes and scores.
Yeah.
So, but it's still a snake, isn't it?
Yep.
It's still a snake, so... But he'd have to GFI if he just dodged, so this is better than dodging. Yeah, this is still better than dodging, because it means he doesn't need to make the GFI.
Yep. Hot diggity damn, Ducke, 3-time champ ladder winner, picking up 500 European monies. Unbelievable. And a match down to overtime.
That was unbelievable.
Both coaches in a dominant position, looking like they were a surefire win at some point.
Yep.
And then, yeah, just receiving in overtime. Who would have thought? Receiving in overtime. Incredible.
Yeah, it was crazy. They both scored on their drive against a wizard.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive. But Luckyluck literally threw the match away with that punt, didn't he?
Well, yeah, and I just did throw it for sure.
As it turned out. But no, he was in a tough spot. I mean, it wasn't terrible play. But yeah, congrats, Ducke. Wowee. 64
boy,
blocks
Ducke.
to 53. But obviously it was 24 turns, wasn't it? Ish.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, Jeff. Ducke,
Oh man,
fantastic.
the Pommer out early, unbelievable.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. That turn one. And I mean, to be fair, Luckyluck did well. You know, after that, didn't he? Because holy shit. I mean, imagine a match for 250 and someone fouls out your claw pommer turn one, no regen.
Should have protected
Holy
it.
shit.
It wasn't a throw rock, yeah.
Well, he just shouldn't have taken the boat down. It was his fault that he
Yeah.
took the boat down, which meant that he wasn't protected. But wow. That was unbelievable.
Snakes, double skulls, we saw punts, we saw like quadrifoul appearances.
Yep. It was a very good match. To be fair, it was crazy. It was. Really
It's the
good,
worst type of
wasn't
Blood Bowl, something super swingy, not just one coach making safe plays and taking advantage of their safe plays, which is what I'd much prefer.
it? Yeah.
What do you reckon, Simon? Is Ducke looking pleased? Describe the feeling at home.
I don't think it's BMing unlucky, is there? I don't know. And, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he did well. He did well considering his fucking claw pommer got killed turn one. Although it was his fault.
Yep.
For literally taking the boat down on all balls. Like, he shouldn't have done that, should he? That meant that he was fouled. If he had just taken the push, then sure, he loses his tackle mighty blow guy turn one.
Yeah, probably.
But he's still got a claw pommer for the rest of the game, and you know, it was his fault that he lost it. But holy shit, that was lucky as fuck, wasn't it? I would have been like, I can't imagine how bad I would have felt if turn one he just kills him no regen.
You would never
Like,
have let him
obviously
get fouled. You wouldn't have.
The kill doesn't matter because from a badly hurt, but you know, still Kaz'd out no regen turn one. Holy shit. Yeah, exactly. Nobody plays perfectly, and that's the thing. You've got to